casting with the U. It might have been Valdez, but the Anivia and the Senna are pretty on theme with one another, and the Jarvan obviously getting a lot of value against the DRX team composition. The Jace, obviously a bit off theme though. With what?
Depending on how you... Oh no, Jelly. Pyosik in position here, and they already get a flash as Pyosik gets rid of this ward as well. And so he'll grab the first CS here of the game. Definitely a really good start here.
See, that's where it gets tricky.
Oh, I'm not entirely sure. No knock up there as Chovy does go the wrong direction. Still has to flash in order to get out of the way. Spirit going to be taking a little bit of damage.
In a really dangerous pocket right now, and this should just be Mystic and Jelly dying.
The dredge line going to be used aggressively. Flash already out from Mystic, as you can see. Deft and Carrier, they're looking for Jelly. Mystic should be taken down here as it's the piercing arrow that is going to get rid of the center. And then you can utilize Anivia for what she's good at, right? As ultimate comes down, and that oh no, it's just dead Carrier. As there's the Dawning Shadow. Pyosik coming on in here. The flash forward. Undertow is going to land. So it will be a 1-for-1 as they're looking to try and give this kill over to Deft. Pyosik eventually is going to pick that one up as now Jelly, max range dredge line will get them out. But it's a 1-for-1. So probably fine news.
Both Jelly and Mystic. And we take a look at this setup. Carrier off of his reset, knowing that Deft was resetting as well. So Carrier has to come over to this side of the map anyway. And Spirit should actually know that, given the way that the bot lane was resetting. So really peculiar.
Over onto Carrier, there's the flash in, as Chovy should be able to get it. The egg now available, but I don't think it is going to respawn in time as Chovy desperately trying to get the DPS. All in will fall. Carrier grabs that kill. And on in this game, Undertow going to fly over Spirit, but there is a blast cone. Oh, okay. Jelly's dead, guys. As Doran at half health, wanting to try and protect this turret as Jelly's going to turn up as well. Doran throws out the Ornhorn, but all of the boys are turning up. Dredgeline not going to really find the mark there, but it looks like Doran will be falling down. Chovy teleported in for some reason, as he might have to already used his Emperor's Divide, in fact. As I think Carrier did find a Dark Binding. That's definitely good news, as Chovy not going to
cross their mind.
Yeah, it's a bit strange. We actually saw it once, I believe, from Cuz. That was the only time. As the Pope, like you were talking about, coming out here, is the egg going to be available, but needs to be utilized as now Pyosik comes on down. Deft is going to grab that kill, but now the fight is on as Keen finds the backline. Deft immediately removed as Chovy also going to go down. It's a really good on ultimate as Jelly's going to fall. Carrier goes golden, Keen's going to fall down, and even the support staff of DRX are able to do the work.
At risk for DRX to end up collapsing. EQ Flag and Drag comes out by the Jarvan. All in, playing with fire against Carrier right there. Ornn ultimate going to come out. Stone Blade, there you go, take it away.
Chains of Corruption were in there as well, as Spirit's going to dive on forward. He has the stopwatch, but that's only going to prolong his inevitable death. Oh no, able to flag and drag, gets himself out as Jelly wanted to go in again. I don't know whether he necessarily did want that, as Doran and Carrier relatively low, but Deft and Chovy at full health right now and are still pushing forward. Mystic just going to get chunked out here by the Azir, has to flash to get himself out of the way, and it is an egg once again splattered on the pavement. This turret still doing some work here underneath, as you've got Pyosik trying to run away. Hail of arrows coming down yet again as another piercing arrow is going to end the life of Spirit, as Chovy has just been partying in the enemy base this entire time. Emperor's Divide used defensively as the piercing arrow had to be avoided there by Keen. That may have actually killed the Jace if it had have landed, despite him looking like he had a decent health bar. And that's just how far ahead DRX are. They've even given up on this top inhibitor, as if these shock blasts land, there are some very low health bars on DRX, and it may actually turn things around. Good knockup is going to come forward as Deft gets some of the follow-up damage, but DRX are playing with fire right now, and it looks like they are going to turn around.
I think this is absolutely only able to be perceived as greed. They could actually die here, give away a couple of shutdowns, and lose the Dragon Soul. Turns out Anivia does not deal, doesn't deal damage. Atlas,
and there's no Ocean Souls, no nothing. DRX are just able to wander themselves out, as it looks like we're going to have some Cloud Soul denial as Pyosik's back to full health. There's the Flag and Drag. I don't know whether Spirit necessarily wanted that. Doesn't have a stopwatch anymore as the Ornhorn does ring true. Carrier now off to the side. Looks like he will be falling down. But speaking of falling, the bird is also taken away from the rift, and now Mystic has to deal with Pyosik right in his face. Doran still walking in aggressively as the piercing arrow finds him with just the tip. And now Chovy jumps in on top of Jelly, and I don't think the Aftershock's going to be enough. He's going to have to run for the hills as Keen doing the same thing in the wrong direction. And DRX just...
I mean, they're doing such a phenomenal job as it does currently stand here.
Another
DRX,
chance of corruption is going to go wide, but it looks like DRX will just be winning. Nexus is going to fall down. They are not wasting any time.
Thank you for that one at the end,
Yep.
Atlas.
It's my input to the translation.
yeah.
I hope you appreciated it.
Yeah.
As yes, this is another graph that looks exactly like an Afrika graph generally. Unfortunately, the center didn't manage to get off the ground in any way, shape, or form, and we can have a look in this gold graph just how linear and comfortable it was for DRX. As we moved further forward in this game, 12,000 gold was the lead in the end, a 26-minute victory. This was a shellacking.
Side of his ultimate.
Yep,
That is
that's
the
going to be
next
coming
one.
in 10 down. Aurelia the same with her flawless duet. There's certainly a lot of ways. Plus, you know, the bottom lane needs no introduction when it comes to setting up ganks with the Thresh, and of course, after level 6, the Varus. So DRX will have a lot of early game options, and let's see how they do as far as playing this one out.
He makes his way down to the bot side. And the thing that's so... Okay, hold on. We gotta
misses
fight
the
up here.
stun there, does Doran. Really unfortunate. As what is that teleport, Doran? I don't know quite what was going on there. As he's looking to try and dash on over. Chovy down here as well, as All In is in trouble.
Spirit here is he's run around and done practically nothing for a little while this is all transpired. All In does use his TP up in top lane, and Doran is just so far behind right now.
In this area. As they put that control ward down, Doran looking to close in on the Keen. Not going to get the knock up there, but Cataclysm does go down. Vanguard's Edge going to be in there as another Blade Surge comes in, and now Doran's looking for Spirit, but takes the Lantern, gets out of the way of the heroic entrance, and Pyosik should be all right here as well. Somehow, that hook didn't land. Keen feels like he's just mechanically outplaying Doran at almost every turn, but Pyosik going to turn up and looking to try and lock down this kill onto Keen. Flash going to be used, not able to get the knock up, but there is the Cataclysm. Vanguard's Edge comes down, good knock up, but now All In might be in trouble. Pyosik comes on in as well. Shirley getting involved as Protobelt available, but they're going to go for this dragon fight first. Who's going to win this? This could actually be very, very telling for what state of the game we're going to get in. No steal available there for Pyosik, who gets himself out. And now, big three-man taunt from All In. He gets exhausted as Vanguard's Edge once again goes to Narnia, and Mystic picks up the kill onto the Jarvan. Chovy very, very low on mana, but Doran dashes on in and is able to help lock down that Jace. Doran might be in trouble though, had recently flashed, so he's going to fall. And now Deft has to pick up this Lantern in order to stay alive. It's a really good hook that comes down from Carrier, but doesn't find the flay.
Because there's no window of opportunity.
Well, he's going to land there onto All In as there's the Cosmic Radiance. Chovy has to be careful. He is, as this Drake is still going down. Pyosik gets into the area, not able to steal that one away as Cloud Soul will go over to Afrika. Pyosik also going to fall down as Doran has to flash, but he's at like 1 health. So he's not contributing in this fight whatsoever. Deft taken down by a Shock Blast. And DRX once again lose a Drake and lose a fight.
He's going to end up picking up some magic resistance as well, and there's just nothing really that can end up happening. Keen trying to be flashy for really no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, Chovy should be able to get out of the way here, but the Baron is taken down. Chovy's ability to harass is also denied. Now he's looking to try and get himself away. I don't think he's going to be able to, as he dashes himself right on top of Mystic. Decides that he wants to opt out of that one, but it's pick your poison at this point in time, as All In does eventually take him down. Chased down a little bit there by Chovy, as you can see. DRX, they're going to need to start a fight relatively soon. Remember, heroic entrance is going to be important. The Spirit is going to get flayed back. Not taking enough damage, though, as Carrier does go golden, and there's the heroic entrance that we were talking about. Good night, Carrier. He's going to be taken down. This inhibitor also going to leave as Afrika, thinking about returning the favor that DRX had and trying to finish this game sub 30 minutes. The first Nexus turret will go down as there's a Cataclysm from Pyosik. And Doran going to get denied any sort of re-engage as that Cosmic Radiance does come forward. Pyosik still trying to do whatever he can as Chovy in the area, but Face Call comes down to deny any sort of engagement, and Deft finds himself on the wrong side of history. There we go. This will be the Nexus falling down. Chovy gets 1 extra kill, but I just don't know whether it's going to be enough, as the flawless duet is continuing to not be as flawless as you'd otherwise want. And Lan being thrown out just as a bit of a...
Wow.
Yep, that's my translation for you.
Yeah, I mean, you should be there for major translations between nations.
I mean, I am. That's what I do in my spare time.
Okay.
Yeah, I do a bit of diplomatic relations. That's what I do. You know, it's been going pretty well. Having a look at the damage, doing triple the damage there was Keen against his opponent in Doran, and that sort of sets the the scene for how this game went. The Aurelia was irrelevant.
This pick was born, baptized, and confirmed in hell.
As ahead as he was in game number 1. So DRX, I think, with a much better draft this time around. Let's see whether Afrika can fight against it in game number 3. Pioshik is going to walk right into it. You can see, understanding that just maybe
I don't...
there might be a little bit of attention as Dredgeline's going to go wide on that trade. But stacking damage up, and you can see Spirit already making his way in. There's the flash forward. Good flash from Def to avoid death. But that's heal and double flash.
They're going to bring down Spirit right away. He has one camp, by the way.
Yeah,
so
this is real dicey. Yeah. He has to get this kill, otherwise it's just Dunzo, and Mystic is almost dead already.
Jarvan on the right-hand side. Now you see Chovy. He moves to the left-hand side. He's doing this to match the mirror, or the movement from the Olaf. We get a game.
Yeah, Pioshik is in here. This was actually designed by Chovy. Fantastic little highlight play as Spirit's going to go down. Pioshik flashing after all-in, but double buffs now over to this Galio. Excited about the old Shadowlands. As Keen's excited as well. He's looking to try and kill Doran. Is going to be able to deny a fair bit of the knockback, but the flash still has to come down, which is hella bad news for our friend Doran. And speaking of bad news, Jelly has also found Pioshik here. He gets the smite off onto the Drake. Spirit in trouble as Chovy will land the chains. Looking to try and answer it. Does manage to pick up the 1-for-1 on these junglers. Olaf. As Deft fighting off against Mystic and Jelly here. Jelly in position. Oh, the Black Shield is fantastic. There's the flash forward. No Soul Shackles available as Jelly should be going down as Undertow flies in. Mystic will be falling down next as All-In has to flash to get himself out of the way. A double kill for Pioshik, as now it might actually be a triple as the piercing arrow is very good and the stopwatch has to be utilized. So All-In
who's moving down and seemingly
picks up Jelly moves over onto Vision.
Dora?
Spirit is in the area as well as they're trying to clear out this minion wave as quickly as possible. They should be able to as the depth charge comes in. Bullet time goes down as well. The carrier goes golden. There's the Cataclysm. Depth doesn't have flash, remember, but Spirit was taking out that turret for so damn long. The Ornhorn comes on back as the depth charge was picked up by Doran, but I don't think they're going to be able to get anything done. There are still enough stopwatches to keep everyone alive as Keen very close to falling is now Chovy looking to try and get back here. That was actually really intelligent out of All-In to deny any assist going over to Chovy as Pioshik up here towards the top side, I believe, threw down Shelly. Chovy going to find Mystic, who is going to have to flash, and Chovy not going to flash after him. I believe his flash is almost something that he hasn't even needed to worry about as Chovy does get the knock-up to interrupt the bullet time. Good night, Mystic.
Standpoint as... Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's a big flash in there from Jelly. Black Shield utilized there as Soul Shackle's not going to actually get any stuns, but Arg is going to be effective as Pioshik just going to have to stand in there and take it. It's a 1-for-1 so far, but Spirit immediately just evaporated in amongst this team fight as Doran doesn't have a stopwatch or anything like that. Chovy looking to dive on top of Mystic, who has no mana, no flash, no way out. And one more auto attack will do it. Keen in trouble as Carrier looking for it. He's about 150 health as Chovy just going to make a little bit of a detour for an Ornn and will be able to pick up that kill with the help of Def to try and take down this Rift Scuttler as Cataclysm now available for Doran. As Jelly moving on over here as now Doran dives on in. Chovy is just going to destroy Mystic. Yeah, he was wandering in mid lane, LS. That's what the Big Bang.
Yeah.
Quite a few billion years ago.
Okay, well, there's a big fight here.
Yeah, that's a bit of a Big Bang. As Spirit getting down very, very low. Reckless Swing going to come down here. As now it's a really good taunt. The carrier keeps himself alive with a stopwatch. Chovy bouncing around in amongst this fight. Good bullet time. But I just think they're too far behind to get anything done. Points? Yes, mate?
I need you to shill with me.
Oh, yeah. I'll do it. Don't worry. It's all about Chovy. I've already voted. Have a look at the chat. As Chovy's over the wall, he's going to get blocked though. May actually have to flash finally this game. Does so, but unable to get out as there's a fantastic ultimate to come through from Doran. Spirit off to the side. Heroic entrances everywhere, but Doran, I don't think he'll have the Kingslayer back available. Doesn't get enough health back, and Afrika have stolen a team fight.
The game. Gold advantages start to become less meaningful depending on what the team compositions are. But the issue is that, okay, well,
this could just be a final team fight here as Pioshik very big on the front line as there's the Ornhorn. It's going to get thrown out against the Ornn himself as Mystic in trouble, but Chovy actually jumping right into the middle of the team. He's going down very low, but he has the World Ender. He's going to be absolutely fine. In fact, back to full health as everything is said and done, and now Pioshik flashing after Spirit. Doran's going to land the abscond. It's a double kill there for Doran. And now All In trying to get over this wall, but the Umbral Dash is going to be there, and Chovy does not care at all. He is going to be able to walk over.
Is going to be able to do anything here. He's not even going to be able to clear all the minions. He's going to get brought down as the Nexus turrets do fall. Piotrek is the one that gets the kill. So Mountain Soul not even going to be necessary here in this game.
Nope, and the Nexus is going to fall down. So pretty comfortable performance here as we have a look at the damage done. Of course, Lethality Varus getting a lot of work this game. And also 20k done by the Aatrox just shows that DRX certainly were playing around this mid Aatrox a lot. And you saw in